Hello, everyone. Welcome to this podcast, podcast number 13. I present myself. My name is Mr. Blur. I choose this name for to be unknown, and my goal is to reach the level C1 in English. That's why I try to find some topics for to speak in English. Okay, today we will talk about who is my example of life. I think for to be clear, for to be a successful person, you need to have an example of person that you admire in your life. And for me, if I talk about my personal life, my private life, about my dream is to have a wife like a Caucasian, because my type of wife is like Caucasian, and my dream is to have a Caucasian, the type, svelte body, and also like blonde girls, blue eyes. That's the dreams. And I find 3 person who are successful, faithful, and also who have a comfortable financial situation. And for me, this person, they are my 3 example of life. The number 1 is Paolo Maldini, the defensor, football player. He play foot. Is not really a football player. For American people, he's a soccer player, but for European people like me, for French people, he's a footballer. He was a footballer at AC Milan, one of the best club of football in the world. For me, this is my favorite club, and he played all the career in Milan. He's faithful to the club. He's faithful to his wife. And for me, this guy is an example for me. To be honest, it's the kind of person that I hope to do the same in my life. I don't know if my English is good or not, but I try to speak in English. Okay, I think today my level in English is maybe B1, maybe pre-intermediate. That's why if I do some mistake, no worries. I will be better soon in the future, I hope. Okay, that's my first example. This is Paolo Maldini, an example of life. The second that I like, it's a different profile. This is the Duke of Castro. Duke of Castro, this is the ex, how can I say that? Maybe the king of France, I can say that. But this is the Duke of Castro. He is married to his wife. His wife is an ex-Italian actress. And his wife is wonderful. She's good looking. And he's faithful. He's a successful person, and he's a nice person as well. He's a good human being. And the number 3 example of life is Ralph Lauren. Okay, is not the real name of him, because previously he changed his name, because he have a story about that. Ralph Lauren, if you don't know, this is a famous person because he create a branding. Is these guys at origin, he from Austria in Europe. He's not from America, but he moved in America. He immigrates in America, and I have a huge admiration to him because he's a successful person. But the real name of him is Ralph Lifshitz, and he changed his name because a lot of colleagues, when he was young, like a teenager, he bullied him a lot, and that's why he changed his name, and he wanted to Americanize the more as possible his name. And now look at him. He's a successful person. He's rich. He's married to his wife. His wife is Ricky Lowerbeer. He's married to her since 1964, and he's a really successful person. It's one of the of the best. He's one of my example of the person that I admire so much, and that I hope to look like as soon as much as possible. And yes, this guy is a Jewish Ashkenazi, Jewish Ashkenazi immigrant, and he moved to America. And this is the three person that I admire the more. This is Paolo Maldini, Duke of Castro, and Ralph Lauren. And what is the common point between them? The common point between them is they have a wonderful blonde wife. This is real. They have a wonderful blonde wife, and also they are faithful. They are faithful. They create a really great family, a really wonderful family. And this is what I would like to get, a wonderful family like them, to get a wonderful wife, plus to create a really solid family. Because today in 2026, unfortunately, the value about family, it's lower than before. I think there is a lot of cheating, a lot of the hookup culture is really high. Yeah, it's difficult to find really good girls, faithful girls, and the dating market is a kind of scam for the majority of men. I think on the top 10% of men have access to 90% of women. And when you are a man, if you are average, unfortunately, you cannot have access to a beautiful girls, to a really interesting girls, to convert this girl to your girlfriend, and after to convert this girlfriend to your wife. And that's why I have a huge admiration to them, to these three of them. Prince of Castro, because he's married to his wife Camilla Crociani since 1993. This is the years of the World Cup for French people. I have a huge admiration for Ralph Lauren as well, because he's married to his wife Ricky Lowbauer since 1964. It's a really long time. And I have also a huge admiration for Paolo Maldini as well. Why? Because he's married to his wife Adriana Fossa since 1994. Okay, and this is the year where he won the Champions League with Milan. Okay, and I hope you like this podcast. See you soon. Ciao. Bye bye.